Hey, 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 what's up, people? What's going on? Um, Listen, you guys want me to be in New Hamburg right now? I'm just finishing up some business. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. All right, so I'm finishing up some business. I'm in the Cambridge area right now, and you guys want me to go to New Hamburg. Was gonna go to New Hamburg actually Monday because I got business on Monday. But hey, if you guys want me to show up, you guys know what to do. Cause yeah, we need an intervention right now. And as jammers, the fam jam, we definitely need an intervention. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to New Hamburg today instead of Monday. And that's only if you guys want me to go. But if you guys want me to go, you guys know what to do because I already suggested how I'm gonna head into New Hamburg. All right, so all right, I'm being parked right now. Let me lower my AC. So, what you guys want me to do? You need some help? Okay, he definitely needs some help. He's probably asleep. Hey, we can meet at Hincks Park. We can have a conversation between two guys, right? I think that's what we're gonna do. So you guys know what's up. I did post my Cash App and whatnot, my PayPal. I think you guys have it in the description, right? So I can do a quick detour. Like from Cambridge, it's maybe it's like what, like half an hour, 40 minutes. I mean, like I said, I was gonna actually go there on Monday. Right now, I'm doing business in Cambridge, and I wanted to actually go into Hamilton for some stuff, but it's all right. I have a bad feeling about you meeting him in this condition and alone. What the hell is he gonna do? Huh? What is he gonna do? Don't worry about it, fish. I'm good. Y'all pull up in Canada. I'm definitely gonna be pulling up. All right, so like I said, we could do either way. It's either I have business. I got to check up on how the house is doing in New Hamburg on Monday, or I can go there today. Contractors are there right now, going over a few things. Um, but like I said, I can go. I don't want to call the cops though. Listen, all the factors are there, everybody. He invited me over. I specifically asked him if he's inviting me. He says he's inviting me, so it's all good. If he invited me, he invited me. We're just gonna have a little friendly conversation. Am I gonna knock on his? I don't even know which house number the guy is. I'm not really paying. Save your fuel. It's a trap. What kind of trap do you think it is, Nadine? I can't believe that man threatened you. Well, he's not even a man. What kind of man can't pay his $900 a month rent? His rent's $900 a month. 900 $900 a month. Come on. And you're talking about how you can't pay your $900 a month rent. Seriously? You can't even get rent in any city for $900 a month anymore. Unless you're maybe in the middle of nowhere. Or maybe Cornwall. Okay, seriously though. How's he gonna take care of a lovely lady like Nadine all the way in Lethbridge? Nadine, the whole thing about the U-Haul is gonna charge you for that distance a certain mileage, or you could, I think they still do custom deals. I know all about U-Haul because I use them a lot. I even use them with my last move, and I use them to like carry a lot of stuff. So the thing about U-Haul is if you're gonna do U-Haul for your stuff, even if you're gonna do like a 10 or 15 foot, it's gonna cost you a shit ton of money. This is why I say to people, sometimes it's just better if you move in a country or in another country, just sell your furniture and just buy new furniture. It's actually gonna be cheaper for you. Yeah, what man talks about kids sleeping? What man talks about wanting to be with a child's mother and then talks about assaulting that child's mother? That ain't no man. Come on, I was appalled at that. I couldn't stand it. Nadine, you should have hung up on him. Then he started calling you disparaging names, calling you the B word, calling you this and that. I'm like, don't you don't act like that. Come on. Am I gonna show up? Foxy, it's up to you if I'm gonna show up. Right now, like I said, I'm in Cambridge, being in Cambridge. If you guys want me to show up, then I will. Other than that, I was actually gonna be in New Hamburg again on Monday. Yeah, they do charge per mile. So you would have been paying a shit ton of money. It's actually not even worth it. Even with all the moving that I do and the side hustles I do, for me to do U-Haul, like let's say I did U-Haul for somebody, for a friend. They were just moving a few items. I got a pickup truck. Actually, I was thinking of my other vehicle. I should change that over and get a pickup truck instead. But maybe I will in time. But what I borrowed a U-Haul pickup truck, and I literally used it for about 3 hours max. Then it cost me $300. And I went from Hamilton, Burlington area to Niagara Falls. 3 hours. I just picked up a few items. Took us like half an hour. Loaded the truck, brought it to Niagara Falls, got it back, and it cost me $200. It's not worth it. The best thing to do is to honestly just sell your stuff and buy new stuff wherever you're moving to. Like the cross country stuff, unless you have your own vehicle and your own hitch or whatever. Even maybe you could do it with the hitches if it's super important. I mean, there are certain things that are priceless, right? As SJAM can't even take care of himself, much less you're dependent on the man. No, that's not gonna work. It really isn't gonna work. The guy is just too out of it with the drink, with the alcohol. He's too lost. Like he can't even pay his $900 a month rent. No stable job. He's lucky he's even kept his job for this long. Like, what are you gonna do with a guy like that? That just doesn't make any sense. By the way, since everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but some people like to look at my frames. These are my Tom Fords. This top, I kind of like the salmon look for the summer. Maybe I should do this more often. Like if I'm in this vehicle or my other vehicle, maybe I should come live wherever I am because I'm all over the place. And I don't know, maybe show you what I'm wearing. So I got salmon pink polo. I really like polo shirts. Usually you catch me in a polo shirt if you don't catch me in a suit. And t-shirts here and there, but I really just like polo shirts because then if I gotta dress it up, like let's say I put on a suit jacket or something, I got a meeting, I just put on a suit jacket over my polo shirt and I already look semi-casual, semi-professional and whatnot. Fitz says my sister moved her house across country with professional movers, a whole house, and they packed it. It was 5K. But yeah, you're not gonna get 5K across country these days. You're gonna get more like 10K, 15K, 20K, depending on the mover. But we have issues with movers in Canada. It's like the wild, wild west when it comes to moving over here because they can charge you any amount of money, and that's it. Once your stuff is in their trailer, you are screwed. They could just raise the rate on you, like double the rates. Go to a scale, say that your furniture is double the weight that they thought, so now they're gonna double charge you, and you just gotta take it because there's been multiple investigations. Monty, are you heading to SJAM again? It all depends. If you guys want me to head to SJAM, I will. But you gotta hook your boy Monty up. I did a few calls. I wanted to talk to the man to man. He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't. Thank you, I really appreciate it. He wasn't really feeling it. I told him it was me. I told him I wanted to come by. He obliged. He said that yes, I should come by. So if you guys want me to come by, how far are you from SJAM at this moment in time? I am about 30 to 40 minutes from SJAM. I said I was in Cambridge. I'm in Cambridge. Cambridge, Ontario, by the way. Booby says, I moved my car across country on a U-Haul thing. I had to load and unload it. It wasn't a huge deal, but it can be intimidating for sure. Hey, Nikki, what's up? Best to move yourself. Look how Roman did Foodie Beauty. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm not far from SJAM at this moment. I was just by coincidence in the area. I was calling the man on my other line. He was picking up. Then he stopped picking up the phone. I'm calling still from my number. He stopped picking up the phone, calling me names, disparaging names. That's not far at all. You should go. He needs help. What is he going to answer? Is he sleeping right now? All right. If you guys want me to go, you guys, come on. You guys got to hook me up. So, you guys want me to go hook your boy Monty up. You know how gas is expensive in Canada, right? Paying an arm and a leg over here. I think gas is like $1.70 per liter. So if you Americans wanna just times that by 4, it's times 4 effectively. So I'll be paying $6.80 per gallon for gas. That's a lot of money. Do a poll. I'm not even in StreamYards. Actually, I am in StreamYards. I should have done this maybe on the YouTube side, but I'm so familiar with StreamYards. I think it would show him that someone actually does really care about his current situation. Okay, yeah, I mean that does make sense. I care that I really do care that I don't honestly I don't want people to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt by somebody doing something that they know they shouldn't be doing. And he's clearly inebriated. And I don't want him to get behind a car and hurt somebody because then me looking back at that, I'm thinking, yeah, I could have maybe done something about that and stopped that. Like I've seen way too many accidents, too many people getting hurt, maimed, unalived over stuff because people want to put alcohol in their gut, right? It's not cute, it's not funny, it's not nice. And it's a horrible situation when you lose your loved ones because of somebody else's stupidity. Did anyone see him turn off the stove? Oh my God, that is such a problem. Such a problem with a stove like that. Oh boy, I would not want to be living in that apartment building. I begged him to get sober. Gave every excuse in the book he has to want it. That's true. Has he hit his rock bottom yet? Has he? Because if he hasn't, if he doesn't feel he's hit the rock bottom yet, he's not going to change. Okay, I guess I'll stay on for maybe a few more minutes. I did put my details in the chat. And like I said, if you guys want me to go there, I can go there. Can you see his car, Monty? Did he leave? Not in the area, but I don't know. You'd have to really ask Jacqueline. Jacqueline is probably saying he's probably sleeping. She's probably right. His parents claim to not want to talk to him, but they still pay his way. Yeah, tough love is tough love. You can't pay his way. And didn't you say, Jacqueline, that he borrowed money from his brother to, excuse me, I'm still sick, to go to Niagara Falls? So his Niagara Falls trip, when was that? Back in like December or January? He actually borrowed money for that. Gas is like $4 something here. Yeah, typically in Canada, we pay more for energy. Gas, energy, cell phone, housing, we're paying more for. In fact, we like give you Americans energy and then we give you guys too much and we have too little. So then we gotta buy it back. And then what happens, you guys let our government pay more for it when we originally gave it to you guys. It's silliness, but that's what happens in Canada, right? We have a lot of deals between USA and Canada, and one of them is about gas pipelines running through a lot of towns, a lot of reserves and whatnot. Another thing, gas is a huge thing. Housing, like I said, these days, my area that I'm at, you're not gonna get a house in my area for less than $1.2 million. Yeah, some houses in my area is $1.8 million. If you and that's just the regular homes. If you factor in the mansions that are in my city, $8-10 million and whatnot. Yeah, pretty much the USA is draining a lot of the resources and whatnot. So that's just the deal that they've made. I mean, more and more deals between Canada and USA. Nothing I can do about it. That's just how they're rolling right now. All right. I'm gonna stay on for maybe a couple more minutes. Like I said, if you guys want me to get there, I'll get there. But it's really up to you guys. Like I said, gas is expensive. And I've had a very long day, being up since 6 a.m. this morning. Gotta get up early again tomorrow. Well, actually, I get up early every single day, like 5:30, 5:36, depending on what I gotta do. What's up, Gabriella? How you doing? Welcome. Okay. All right. Hopefully that will get better when Trump. We'll see. We'll see about that. Maybe my crypto shares will be a lot better if Trump's elected. But I heard the Feds are really gonna be doing a lot of changes, and the way how Trump's talking about never having to vote again. I think I kind of have an idea of what he's gonna do. I even called that out on my crypto stream. I'm like, people, I wouldn't be surprised if this happens, and I think it might happen. But hey, man, I don't run a political channel, so I can only speculate. You can get a beautiful mansion in the south side of Chicago for like 50K. A lot of old architecture there. That's amazing. I wish I could get a house for 50K. You cannot get a house anywhere that I know of, even in like the most out there areas, unless you go to like northern Ontario, like where you get ice quakes every winter, like every day, and you gotta like fly in and out, or you go to an area like, I don't know, like Churchill or something around there, where you can see the northern lights. Other than that, you are literally gonna be paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for any home in this area. This area that I'm in right now, homes are like 500,000 and up. Toronto, I guess you could get condos for a couple 100,000, but if you want to live in the core of Toronto in an actual house, you're gonna be paying like a million minimum, a million and a half for something comfortable, for something really nice, 2.5 million and up. All right. Do I really think that? I think it's possible because I did read a headline about how Trump is gonna say that people will not have to vote again. So I'm thinking I kind of get an idea of what that means. I think he but we'll see how it works out, man. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't even vote in the USA. I can only speculate from over here. Canada, we have our own problems here. One of them being SJAM. Drive to McDonald's and do a mukbang. Stella says, Toronto, you can live in a shoebox for 5 million a month. Yeah. Yeah, it really does depend. I mean, they're charging you an arm and a leg these days. Like I said, my area, you can't get a house for less than $1.2 million. There's no way. That's how expensive these houses are these days. My parents signed our family home over to me. I had to pay $1. Oh, that's beautiful, Marie. Well, congrats to you. All right. I'm stay on for a little bit more. Like I said, if you guys want me to go, let me post a comment here. Give me a second. If you guys still want me to go, I will go. But help me out, because it seems like he probably may be sleeping. I don't know. But If I'm gonna go, you guys can help me out. You should go have a baconator for SJAM. The funny thing about that, the Wendy's that he keeps going to, that is the Wendy's I used to always go to whenever I wanted Wendy's. Because I used to live off Fisher Hallman in Kitchener, and every Sunrise Plaza, let me go to the Wendy's, and that's literally the closest Wendy's to him. I was like, wow, that is super familiar. In fact, I was actually just at that Wendy's the other day, and yeah, I did post. I did post about that because I was in the area. I had to go to the Home Depot for some stuff or some supplies. Coincidence? What a small world! What a small world! Like when I lived in Connecticut, in New Haven, I got familiar with a lot of places like New Haven, New London, Groton, East Haven, West Haven, all those places. When I lived in New York, super familiar with my area, Queens, lived in Florida, a lot. So it's just by coincidence that, these things keep happening where people are pretty much in the same area. All right. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it right now. I'll stick around for a few minutes. I actually got to do some paperwork right now. And if you guys still want me to go, you guys know what's up. Other than that, um, I'll be around because I still got to do a stream. But we'll see how that goes. Anyways, people, thanks so much for being here with me, for listening and whatnot. I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm here. Hopefully, SJAM can settle himself. Like I said, all the stuff that he was saying to Nadine, it wasn't right. And he did dox you, Nadine. And people were looking you up, and I was like, man, that really sucks. And Nadine has been really cool with me, and I hate that that was happening. He kept on repeating your last name over and over and over again. I was like, yeah, that is not right. But he kept on doing it. Then he kept on cursing at Nadine. Then blaming Nadine. But still, to be honest with you, do you really think he can settle himself and go to Winnipeg? Even with me, if I left right now to go to Winnipeg, it would take, okay, so it's like 8 hours to Wawa, Ontario, 16 hours to Thunder Bay. Then you can either go the Fort Francis way, or you could go the other way around, go to Kenora. From Kenora, your driving should be good, because the worst part of the drive-in in Northern Ontario is, well, going to Winnipeg is Northern Ontario driving. You have very narrow roads and you have steep declines on either side where you can get ditched. It's actually very dangerous. So if he's not in the right frame of mind and he's not cool, calm, collected, you gotta be not tired driving in Northern Ontario. Like it's that serious. Because I've seen people get ditched in Northern Ontario and it's not nice. So you got to be careful. But once you pass Kenora, Ontario, and you're, I don't know, a couple hours from Winnipeg, you're good. It's flat land in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and whatnot. So, but his drive to Wendy's was dangerous. Mm-hmm. SJAM docs Nadine, he did. He did. So people found her immediately. You don't think he could be sober, ever be sober long enough? And I think he would be terrified. Yeah, like if you can't be sober for 36 hours, you're in a lot of trouble. Like I said, once you start going past areas like Aurelia, and then you start going, on the 11, or is it the 11, or is it the 12? Well, once you're like, you're past Aurelia. But then once you're past like Sudbury, or maybe you'll go the North Bay route and then cut across that way, you got to be careful of how you drive, because a lot of truckers get into trouble. and a lot of cars get into trouble. So you really got to be careful. All right, people. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll be back. Yeah, probably back either for the Saji stream or if you guys wanna hook me up, I'll make the trip. But other than that, we're good. But that did DLF really make it to Cleveland? Yeah, he did. He did make it to Cleveland. Sorry about that. I'm so not used to doing this on my phone. So I'm making some errors here. But yeah, we'll do the Cleveland stream and the Saji stream if I'm not in New Hamburg. So catch me then. Other than that, I'm out of here. And yeah, I'll see you around. Bye bye.